Top of the evening to you, brother. Be back. Got me a little nap in. I'm ready to go for. I got it. I'm good now for 2, 3 more hours. I can put in if I want to, boy. I can go straight on this joint right here, cause I got me a little nap in not long ago. But listen, see, good things do happen to good people. Bad things, I should say. I made a mistake. Bad things do happen to good people. I mean, that's just a way of life, man. You see, here's the difference about adversity when it comes to being a good person versus, well, JB, if it don't fit your lock, man, you're in the wrong house. You're in the wrong room. You need you need to go to a room where they talking about something that's gonna get you excited, man. If this don't get you excited, then you shouldn't even have to say nothing. You can do like everybody else, pop in and pop out. But this is probably the most attention you done got today. So have at it, man. I'm glad I could be the one to give you some attention today that you've been so desperately seeking, and nobody gave it to you. See, and you all by yourself. See. So you got. Yeah, it does. Adversity guards the door to success. You're absolutely right. So you've been telling me, you showing me that you've been listening to me. Probably one of my trolls. Cause you know too much. So you probably one of my trolls, man. Go back and get your fake account and come up in here and create all kind of havoc. But no, see, a lot of people think that just because you're a good person, that you're not supposed to experience any adversity, that nothing bad is supposed to happen to you. But that's not the case. It does. And see, you got good people, man, that God sent them a warning and they ignored it. And kept straight on. He tried. See, a lot of times people be saying, why would God let this happen? But see, we don't know what God tried to do to prevent it. We don't know what intuition he was sending to people that, I don't want to do that way. I'm not going to do that. And they just ignored it and then found themselves in harm's way. And once you do that, it's too late, man. See, this is what we got to look at. And the difference in being a good person versus a bad person. Well, Truth Conductor, what do you classify as a good person? Anybody that's not harmless, man, that's not harmful, is a good person. Anybody that don't lie, don't steal, don't cheat, don't deceive, have some integrity. Those are good people, regardless of what they look like. They're good people. And see, and these are the kind of people that we take for granted. The ones that we can count on, the ones that are dependable. We overlook them. A lot of times they ain't even appreciated. And then when shit fall apart, that's the first person you got to call. The very one you don't appreciate, the very one you take for granted, is the one that you got to end up calling. You see, and this is what we got to deal with, man. We got to start being human to one another. We have to start caring for one another. You see, and it's our responsibility to be able to recognize who we're entertaining. You see, a lot of people are entertaining a wolf in sheep clothing, and they be giving you all kind of clues, but you so infatuated with the way they look, they end up having you. They take you for bad. Then when you take, now you got your mouth poked out. Oh Lord, why? When the Lord was trying to show you this ain't the person you need to be following, but you're listening to the wrong thing. See, everybody has a motive for why they trying to do what they do. What's going on, Tanya? Now listen to me, man. Everybody, I don't care who you are, you have a motive behind whatever decision you make. There's a motive behind it. And sometimes those motives are good, and sometimes them motives are bad. But everybody got some kind of motive behind the decision that they make. The person that they're with, it's a motive behind it. See, a lot of people don't even, man, whoever you got, man, it's a motive behind who you pick, who you with. What you drive, it's a motive. The house it's a motive. How you dress, there's a motive. And folk walking around pretending like they ain't got no motive behind what they trying to do. You see, and that's why we don't trust, because we can't recognize people's motives. Man, I know I'm helping somebody, man. See, y'all might not say nothing, but I know damn well some of y'all getting what I'm talking about. Some of y'all done experience what I'm talking about. See, because some of y'all been caught up in the wrong motives that got by you, that you didn't recognize the motives of that person. And you ended up trusting them. You ended up believing them. And then you got disappointed. You see, and there are a lot of people that are walking around right now with hurt and disappointment from churches. You'd be surprised how many people are angry, bitter, and upset because of church hurt right now. They don't really want to have nothing to do with God because of church hurt. See, we don't want to talk about that. How many people, especially since the pandemic, done turned all of them out. All of these people running around with church, they ain't got nowhere to go. And this is what we dealing with, man. And see, and a lot of them are taking that hurt from church to church to church to church to church. They don't never heal. You know, they just take that church hurt from church, go to another church, get some more hurt, leave that church, go to another church. It ain't nothing but confusion in the church. And look, and when we need them the most, when we need the light, when we need the leadership, when we need the guidance, look how dark it is, man. And we ain't got now one beacon up on the hill that's shining to try to say, man, this way. Everybody trying to get what they can get for themselves now. See, that's what it's all about now. Everybody's out for themselves right now, man. You on your own. Well, you can talk that old good stuff if you want to, but you on your own. That ain't pay. See, some people like good ain't paying the bills. You know, that's a damn shame when you can say good ain't paying the bills. You know that's it. Boy, when you can make that claim, shit bad. When you can't pay your bills doing good. You messed up, buddy. You messed up. I ain't lying. Shit. You in a bad way, boy. When you can't turn the good and prosper, and this is what's turning a lot of people off, because a lot of people are trying to do it the right way and running into a brick wall, and then they become disillusioned because they tried to do it the right way, and the right way failed them. And they sitting back watching all their friends and family who's taking shortcuts, driving new cars, got a big old new house now, and you still can't even pay your phone bill because you trying to do it the right way. You want to be honorable. You want to do it with integrity. You and let me tell you something. Don't you change either. Because that's what you putting when you're doing it the right way, man. Those are the ingredients that you're putting into your foundation. That's gonna carry your generational wealth that you're building. See, a lot of people don't think about generational wealth. They can only think about what they can have for now. They ain't thinking about what they can pass on to their children, their grandchildren, or their great great grandchildren. A lot of them don't even consider them. But see, when you're building generational wealth, you looking beyond your needs, man. You looking at trying to build something that's going to be around for some years. And all they got to do is just maintain it and maintenance and stay on top of it. And it'll run by itself, with periodic maintenance. Of improving or adding or subtracting. See, this is the way people gonna have to start thinking, but most folk don't think like that. They want what they want right now. Man, let me get mine, and I ain't gonna fix no wheel, none of that. They can fight over what I have left. That's what a lot of people doing. They don't give a damn about what they leave behind. They die and leave a bunch of headache because they all for themselves. Shit, let them figure it out. I'm dead and gone. I don't give a damn. So let them figure it out. And then it's a whole mess. And you got family and people torn apart over some money that won't even speak to each other right now because of some money. Some disagreement over some money that somebody done died and left. Isn't that interesting how death brings out such nastiness in people? If you wanna see some nastiness, man, get around death, man. Go around dead people. Everybody scheming and plotting. Oh, let me see. I wonder how much I'm gonna get. I wonder, am I included in the way? And boy, it ain't nothing worse than, man, somebody writing you out of their will. That is an awful feeling to have somebody to write you out of their will. And you be like, what did I do? What did I do? And these are the kind of things, man. See, this is what I'm trying to tell people. A lot of times, you don't know what people have had to endure, what they've had to go through to get where they are. I mean, man, I got stuff in my life I ain't proud of that I've experienced. That I'm not proud of it. And when somebody try to embarrass me or question me about it, hey man, we all got something in our life we ain't proud of. And that's the end of it. All of us. I don't care who you are, how broke you are, how rich you are. Man, you got something in your life you ain't proud of. You see, and people try to use that to try to hold you hostage in a position. See, man, I'm so glad when the truth come out about why I was fired from Metro. Man, I was doing a lot of cussing. Yeah, Tanya. See, this what I'm talking about, man. You got people that all they see is what's for them. You know, man, my kids and my grandkids, before I close my eyes, praise God, man, here's your stuff. This is yours. You know, this what I'm setting up for y'all. And this is for your kids and your grandkids. You know, here's a foundation for you right here for your kids and your grandkids. See that this is how this is the way I see this. That's why people be saying, man, why don't you give up your tools? There ain't nobody. And man, that's generational wealth. This is the nation's capital, and people gonna always be coming here. So no, keep these because that's generational wealth, man. That's something my kids, man, they be talking about. My granddaddy, he used to. This how he started. This how my granddaddy did it. This how my great grandfather did this. See, now they'll be telling my story. My great grandkids will be telling how I endured, how I stood up against adversity to start what they're now enjoying. See, so now all of the adversity, the trials and tribulation, the tears, the rejection, man, the humiliation, the self, all of that stuff, man. I've been able to endure it, because my foundation that I'm standing on is strong. It's not compromised. See, because I ain't out here trying to take advantage of nobody. I ain't out here trying to lie and steal from nobody. See, this is what people got to realize. You got to look at the habits of folk, man. And you got a lot of folk walking around right now faking it. Got these masks on that they good people and they and they predators. They're absolute predators. And they're taking advantage of people emotionally. Because, man, it's a lot of people emotionally are hurting right now. Men and women, man. Emotionally, man, they hurting. A lot of people are not even loved, man. A lot of people are not even in a relationship. They ain't got nobody they can even confide in. And we take that for granted. See, this is what I was trying to tell y'all earlier, man. There's so many things, man, people are just taking for granted. They got money, man. They can go to the store. They can pay the food. They can pay their bills on time. And they bitching and complaining about how high prices are. And don't even say, man, I'm grateful that I can afford this. Not only can I afford it, but I can help somebody else if they need it. See, you don't hear people talking about that. All they talking about, man, look at how much money, how much it cost me to fill up my tank. Motherfucker, you got it full. You know how many people got to pull up to the pump and put $1 and $2 and $5 in the pump, and you sitting there, your ungrateful ass, talking about, look how much I done paid to fill up my tank? That is so ungrateful. And some of them are your family members, man. Some of them are your best friends. And they take you for granted just like that. See, and if you're a good person, I guarantee you, man, it's somebody taking you for granted. They don't appreciate your friendship. I guarantee you there's somebody, man, being taken for granted. And it's just making everybody big. So now everybody, because they don't know who to trust. I thought you was my friend, man. I would have done anything for you, and then you turn around and stab me in my back. This is how people are doing their friends, man. They're stabbing their friends in the back. People that's been there for them, and they taking advantage of them. And a lot of them think that shit is cool. See, a lot of them think that shit cool, man. That they can go around and be so deceitful because it's all about their needs, and then they'll end up getting caught. Somebody end up breaking their heart. See, you can get out here and dish oh so much. You seen one of these brothers, man had some good women. And they run around and trying to screw every Tom, Dick, and Harry they see. And finally leave that good woman for what they thought was something better. And it was a hoochie mama in disguise. See, oh shit, man, you got a lot of people out here in disguise, man. Trying to find a place that they can walk into and just put their bags down. That's what they looking for. They looking for a ready-made situation that they can just walk into and set their bags down and set up shop. That's what the average person is looking for right now. They ain't trying to work for nothing. They ain't got time to fit the bill nothing, to fat no frog for no snakes, as they say. See, people don't believe in trying to teamwork now. See, they don't believe in teamwork. See, you got to come ready-made, buddy. That's why they was tripping out over this high-value man. See, because he coming ready-made. His shit, all you got to do is walk into his shit. He got everything already built. You see, and you got to come in and be promiscuous so he can see, ladies, men have sex to fall in love. Women fall in love to have sex. Just the opposite. See, men have sex to fall in love. That's what they fall in love with, some good poo nanny. Okay? All right. That's what the average brother. If the average man run across some good pussy, it's gonna fuck him up. It's gonna mess him up. I'm telling you, gonna mess his mind up. He gonna do some stupid shit. Okay, that's how powerful that poo nanny is. It'll make a man do some stupid shit. Okay, it'll make a man leave his family. See, y'all be laughing, but I keep telling you, man, that poo nanny is powerful. Out of that poo nanny comes an image created in God. If we are created in the image of God, look what we come out of, that poo nanny. We got to come out there, so that'll tell you right there, man, how powerful that thing is. And if you look at it, that's what they be. That's how they make most of their money, man. Look at these rappers sell sex, death, and drugs. They use and abuse your daughters and granddaughters and dump them back among us as damaged goods. You see, that's all they sell: sex, death, and drugs. That's it. And making millions, being negative. But they can't come out here and be positive and get the same results. Isn't that interesting? And they be cussing and doing all, and y'all don't complain that one bit. But let me cuss. Oh, there you go. I was with you until you start cussing, and the music be cussing every day, and some of the shit you be singing, cussing right along with it, and it's okay. You see, because they famous. So they can cuss. True conductor, you ain't famous yet, so you can't cuss. When you get famous, you can cuss. Right now, you down here with us, so you ain't doing no cussing until you get out of here. When you get out of here, you can cuss all you want. But while you down here with us, you can't be doing no cussing. Boy, that's funny. I'm serious, man. I just had to block a guy. You go. There you go, cussing again, man. Let me be me. You know I cuss anyway. So if you know I cuss, then why you come around? Amy, you don't like cussing. Oh, and see. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Listen to me, people. You have a lot of folk walking around pretending that they live in this righteous lifestyle, that they don't do no sin. That they pray every day. They walk by their faith, and some of the biggest holes that you can find, man, some of the easiest sex you can find right now is in the church. You're looking for some sex, some easy sex? Go to church. Go to church. If you're a man, put your suit on, man, and pick up your Bible and walk in church. Boy, if you look like anything, man, them women be all over you. Who is that? Where he come from? Have you seen him before? I'm telling you, in the church, you have women, because I was an usher. And you have women that come to church like they going to the nightclub. They come in church, man, and you can see they thong through their dress. You know they got a thong on. And they come into church. And that's all they got on is they dress and they thong and some stockings. And you be looking like that there, and they be walking into you, shaking their old booty, knowing you behind, somebody behind them looking, and boy, they be sure enough shaking them yams too. That's in church. And you know how many of them, man, I can't tell you how many people leave right out of church and jump right in the bed. They leave right out of the church and go home and jump straight in the bed, man, and start fornicating right out of church. Been there, done that. Been there, done that, buddy. Yes, sir, buddy. Been there, done that. Sure enough, right out of church, shoot. Man, I want some of this poo nanny. Lord, forgive me. Please forgive me. But I got to indulge today. And see, and if the truth be told, you have a lot of so-called Christians that are using their salvation as an excuse to sin. Okay. So what you want me to do about that? Well, hey man, I pray for his soul. If he got cancer, man, I pray for him. Because I know that's gonna be painful. That's gonna be ugly. And he probably gonna drop a lot of weight too. So but that's what you get, man. When all you put out in the universe is negative, what do you expect? What do you expect to come back to you? When you're nasty and rude to people and vindictive, what do you expect to come back to you? How do you not expect? that this kind of negative energy is gonna come back and attack your body. You see, so and you don't believe in God either. God damn. So you really got a crazy situation going. Who you gonna call on? If you don't believe in God, when you're in pain, you gonna call on somebody, man. No, I don't have no attraction, man. Ain't no attraction. I'm just a nice guy. I'm not gonna pour water on nobody. And if somebody's sick like that, man, just pray for them. Wish them the best. Cause I told him one day, man, he gonna call. I saw that in a dream. That this guy, neocon atheist, call him a true conductor! True conductor! From his bed, man. True conductor! That's how much pain he was in. See, and you gonna deal. And you know what? Let me show y'all something, man. See. This is what I want to show you. Cause my grandmama always told me, she said, baby, you play with a lot of things, but God ain't one of them. You don't play with God. I don't care what you do. Don't you ever play with God. And I said, okay. And man, and see, and this is what a lot of Christians do. Man, Kevin Samuels, his last life, man, he played with God. Not only did he tell a virgin, if you wasn't so pretty, you wouldn't be believing that, but he mocked God with a man's voice going to hell. And all the times he would tell women that they was gonna die alone. How you think that brother died? That girl didn't even she wouldn't even get in the ambulance with him. For him to go to the hospital with him. He died by himself. They didn't even know how to contact his mother. He didn't even have his own mama as a point of contact in case of an emergency. And now you can see why he was so hard on black women. Because he didn't have a relationship with his mother. Because any man worth his salt, man, if your mama's still living in case of emergency and you single, man, contact my mom. Contact my mama. And I'm an only child too. Oh, man, contact my mama. Now, and the question got to be asked, man, how can an only child why you want to know what kind of underpants I own? For what's the pleasure for you out of that? What's the pleasure? Because let me find it, because I'm going to block your ass. Because you're bringing the wrong kind of energy. But what's your fucking pleasure about what kind of underwear, how many underwear I own? God damn. I mean, that's some freaky shit. Man, take that freaky shit. Take that freaky shit on up out of here. Get that freaky shit on up out of here. I'm trying to have a sensible conversation. See, that's how people throw you off, man. See, this how you get distracted. And you can't take it personal. Okay? You can't take it personal. You just gotta roll with the dice, man. And this is how life gonna do you. See, you're gonna be just going along just fine. Everything is working smooth, and bam, here comes some adversity to upset you. And the mistake a lot of people make, man, when they face adversity, they panic. That's the number one mistake people make when they face adversity, because everything has an answer to it. Let me say that again. See, everything, I don't care what it is, it's got an answer to it. And if you know it's got an answer, then you don't panic when it presents itself to you, because now you got to say, all right, where do I start looking for this answer to this? What leaf do I have to turn over first? See, that's how you have to deal with adversity. When adversity come to you, man, what are my options? And that's all an answer is an option. And a lot of people don't pursue their options because they panic. See, that's why. And when you're a good person, man, you get some favor. You'll get favor that people don't even understand when you're a good person. See, God will grant you favor. He'll give you some. See, a lot of people, listen to me. Remember I told you, man, that there are a lot of people out here faking, right? You got a lot of people running out here getting in debt, buying houses, cars, and all this other stuff, and turning around talking about how the Lord done blessed them. Man, that's the biggest lie from the pit. Lord ain't bless you with that shit. That's some shit you done went out here and got in. And you want people to thank the Lord. If the Lord done bless you, it'll be debt free. See, when the Lord bless you, that shit come debt free. And you done went out here and got in debt. Talking about, look how the Lord done bless me. Trying to impress people. You know, on some shit you done. That ain't the Lord. That ain't the Lord at all. And you need to stop telling them lies. Because when the Lord gonna bless you, that shit gonna be debt free, man. Somebody gonna come and give it to you. That's when the Lord is blessing you. He gonna make somebody give it to you. You ain't got to pay for it. When the Lord is blessing you. And see, we don't see enough of that. That's what we don't see. People that's being blessed by the Lord, man. Because everybody's out here trying to manipulate shit. Trying to create shit. I know I'm helping somebody. See, I know I'm helping somebody. Because y'all too quiet up in here. y'all much too quiet up in here, buddy. I know I'm helping somebody. See, cause you ain't distracted with all the drama. Man, I just told my daughter last week, I said, baby, don't ignore your intuitions. I just told my daughter this. I said, when God starts talking to you, baby, he gonna talk to you through your intuition. Don't ignore it. Okay, Tanya, thank you. And her boss was having a stroke. And because she has been with my grandmother, with my mother, her grandmother, she has seen this. She was able to recognize when it first started. On said, my daughter said, "You okay? Cause you don't look well." And then she kept watching, and she picked up the phone and she calls. She said, "Hey, you need to go and check on him because something is amiss." And sure enough, man, the man go to the doctor. He got a tumor on his brain. He was having a stroke. He was having a stroke. And I just told my daughter, I said, baby, if your intuition tell you something, don't dismiss it. And it came, man, she said, Daddy, because I kept telling, I said, man, I done seen this with my grandmother. I've seen this before. Something is wrong. And they listened to her. And he caught it. You see, and there are a lot of y'all, man, that God is trying to talk to you through your intuition. Give me, man, something told me, and you won't listen. You won't listen. And in these last days and time, man, you cannot take your intuition for granted. And see, that's the problem. This is why so many people are being destroyed now, because they're taking their intuition for granted. They don't know how to recognize it when it's telling them the right thing to do, because they got too much confusion and drama and animosity and unforgiveness around them. See, so they can't feel their intuition. See, that's the reason you don't need to be carrying this stuff around with you right now. All this bitterness and this anger. Because when God is trying to warn you, you can detect the warning. And you got a lot of Christians, man, that God done tried to warn, and they dead right now because they wouldn't receive the warning. And they're dead right now, because he did everything he could to warn them. See, God gave man dominion over the earth realm. So that means God himself can't come down in the earth, because he done gave man dominion over the earth realm. So anything God gonna deal with you, he gonna do it through another person. This is why, man, you have to be careful how you treat people, because that might be the very person God done sent for you to help you out. And you being smart and cute and blow your blessing. See, because the Bible says, be careful how you entertain a stranger, because you might be entertaining an angel unaware. And that angel could come in the form of a homeless person. You ever ask yourself why certain homeless people cross your path during the course of a day? You ever notice that? See, a lot of people don't even notice, man, what kind of people be crossing their paths during the course of the day, because they just going along to get along. And you could have been them past all kinds of blessings because you ain't recognizing. Because anything God gonna get to you, he gonna do it through another person. Because he gave man dominion over the earth realm. And you'll be surprised, man, at how many people think God Almighty himself is going to come down and help them out, when God said, I gave man dominion over the earth realm. So anything I want to do, I got to do through another man, because I gave man dominion over this. So if I violate that, I'm violating my word. And I'm a God that cannot lie. And this why, again, man, you have to be real careful, especially in these days and time, because see, good always come in deceptively. See, your good gonna come. It ain't gonna come so you can recognize it right off the bat. It's gonna come in disguise to see how you're gonna treat it. See that's what a lot of people don't understand, man. You got a lot of good that come to you in disguise, just to see how you gonna act. And if you don't act right, it'll go on to somebody else. And you got a lot of people, man, that just don't know how to treat good. They don't even know how to be good. And when somebody trying to be good to them, they think that person is up to something. See, isn't that something? When you trying to be nice to a person, when you trying to help somebody out, they always think you up to something. And you just trying to help them, and they ain't even got to ask you for it. But they think you be up to something, man. That's the same thing in relationship. Ladies, the Bible say where a man's money is, that's where his heart is. And if a man give you access to his money, that's where his heart is. His heart is with you. You got access to his money. You see, and you don't even see that. And you think the man trying to buy you. And he done gave you access to his money because that's where his heart is. But now you gonna go get that ding-a-ling across the street that ain't got no money. That when he give you something, he want it back. See, that's what a lot of these women, they get out here and get involved. They so desperate for a man, they'll take anything just so they can get that itch scratch when they want it. Come, see, if we're gonna be real about it, that's what Kevin Samuel kept telling y'all. Loins on fire. And you got a lot of them in the church, man, with their loins on fire. Praising the Lord, sitting on the front row. Some of them even in the choir and on the ministerial staff with their loins on fire. Shoot. You think preachers don't commit adultery and fornicate? I just saw where a guy down in Tennessee, man, just stepped down from a church cause he slept with a girl when she was 16 years old. And she came up right behind him after he sat down around and said, but I was 16 when you did that. And a pastor. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. A lot of these folk out here telling you what you should and should not do and condemning you for what, man, they doing the same damn thing. That's why they harping on the subject, because they fornicating themselves. They committing adultery themselves. You see, and God has a funny way of revealing that stuff too, man. See, you got a lot of folk out here playing with God, but see, God got a funny way of dealing with that stuff. He'll reveal that. See, when you least expect it, man, you think you going along and you fooling people and don't nobody, man, your secret is going to come to the surface. Somebody going to find out. It's just a matter of time. If you hiding a secret, it's just a matter of time, man. Somebody going to find out. Cause you're going to make a mistake. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to make it and reveal it. God going to make you reveal that thing, man. And it's going to be embarrassing. Because he done gave you chance on top of chance to try to repent. And you don't want to repent. See, that's what a lot of people don't even want to come and repent. Say, okay, Lord, I'm going to stop doing wrong. Man, let me stop lying. Let me stop cheating, Lord. Let me stop being deceptive. See, a lot of people don't even want to do that. And they're going to get caught. And they think because their name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life, they're gonna get caught between somebody's legs, just like Kevin Samuels, and you ain't gonna have time to say, Lord, forgive me. See, you ain't gonna have time for that. And you're gonna be condemned right there in your sin. See, that's what's gonna happen to a lot of Christians. See, they think because their name is, and I can ask for forgiveness, God gonna forgive me, and you gonna get in your sin, and bam, you ain't gonna have time to even open your mouth. And this man teased God. You shoot. Let me show you.
God! No, God, please, no! No, damn well. No! No, damn well they would not be making these demands.
And you know what's so crazy? Man, that was his last soundbite that he left in the earth realm. What you just heard there was the last soundbite that Kevin Samuels left in the earth realm. Because shortly after this, you're going to have a heart attack and die. Shortly after this, you're going to die on top of a woman. And I'm just asking you, you think for 1 minute, man,
damn well. Knowing damn well it would not be making these demands.
Man, do you think for 1 minute that his soul cried out, no, God, not like this. Give me another chance, please? You think maybe his soul might have been trying and he can't open his mouth and it's too late? You just mocked me, man. You just made fun of me. You just made fun of my daughter. So I'm gonna let you die by yourself. And the woman that's with you gonna watch you die and ain't gonna help you. See, that's the danger, man. See, because if he was a good person, man, that girl would have ran downstairs and did what she got to do. She would have been at the hospital with him if he was a good person. She wouldn't have left him. See, she wouldn't have left him if he was a good person. And he died by the same way he would tell black women, man, you're going to die by yourself. That's how he died, by himself. The same prophecy he put over black women, man, it came back and the same thing happened to him. He died by himself. And see, a lot of y'all need to be real careful about some of the stuff that you're speaking over yourself. See, if you learn anything from Kevin Samuels, man, you should be real careful about what you're speaking over yourself. Because if you listen to that boy's last line, man, every prophecy he made came true. What? True conductor. Every prophecy he made. He said he was getting ready to embarrass this virgin, and he said, this is what kills me. And when I first heard that, I said, oh, goddamn, death and life in the power of the tongue. Because now I know you dead. See, I got some 2020 hindsight information. I can look back. I know you dead. So when I go back and I listen, and you say, this is what kills me. And you start, and you say, and now when you get ready to light into it, you say, well, I was trying to be nice. But on my way out, where you going, Kevin? What do you mean, on your way out? Motherfucker, you finna go have a heart attack and die. That's what you got to do. And then you turn around and make fun of God. And have a heart attack and die by yourself. And people lifting him up as a hero. They lifted him up as, man, every lie got an element of truth about it. Let me say that again. Every lie has an element of truth to it. And just because you have embraced an element of truth about this guy, that don't mean shit. Because he was promoting promiscuity in the church. That's what he was promoting. And God destroyed that. And all of the people that's running around talking about what a good person and trying to perpetuate the lifestyle that he had, watch and see, don't they be destroyed. Watch and see, don't they be destroyed. And I'm going to tell you who's going to be the first one. That attorney, Dennis Sperling, whoever it is, that motherfucker just is dark. Look at this stuff. Man, his fiance is who Kevin Samuels introduced. Shit, she ain't gonna be with him. He probably can't even please her with his fat ass. So you watch, he gonna be the first one fall. Cause he's the main one out here pushing Kevin Samuels, trying to, and he ain't even got 1,000 subscribers. See, and talk about black people like dogs, man. Talking about Kevin, he don't believe. Kevin was trying to have him have hope. He ain't got no hope in no black folk. Because they won't give him no money. And see, if you black, boy, you got to be real gifted to get some money out of some black folk. Because black folk don't give other black people money. They don't support black folk. You see that's what people don't understand. Man, if you black and you getting some money out the black community, man, you a gifted motherfucker. Your ass is gifted, buddy. Cause we don't support black. So you got to be real good if you living off the black community and you black. Now everybody else can come in here and get rich, get filthy fucking rich. But black folk, they can't get rich off black folk. And that's some crazy shit, ain't it? we can't get rich off black people. Forget about trying to get rich off somebody white. We can't even get rich off black folk. I told you, man, white America is missing the greatest wealth transfer this world has ever seen. If white America give black America reparations, we'll turn right around and get that money back to you and get in debt. You'll get that money right back and some, because we'll be in debt. Because this generation of black people we got now are consumers. They're not savers. They're consumers. See, they need materialism to show their wealth, to show their success. They have to have materialism. And families will be fighting them. Yeah. Serious. And see, and notice, everybody successful in the black community have to leave. You notice that? That when a black person gets successful, first thing they got to do, man, is pull up out of their community and leave to have some peace. Because people be showing up at their house, doing all kind of crazy shit. And I've been in the same house broke, and you wouldn't even come to my door when I was broke. But now that I got some money, you figuring out a reason that you can knock on my door. Man, get the fuck up out of here. And that's the attitude I have. Get the fuck up out of here. And me personally, I wouldn't be worried about nobody messing with me, because everywhere I go, man, I be tipping people. I don't need no security. All that money I'm paying for security, man, I could spread that among the people around me. So if anybody come up and start fucking with me, people around me, because they know I tip. So they gonna handle whatever problem I have. That's how I look at it. See, wherever I'm going, man, I'm blessing people. And if I'm blessing people, shit, they gonna protect me. Cause I'm blessing. They ain't gonna let nobody interrupt me. And this is what people with money don't understand. See, they think people want something for nothing. No, people don't want something for nothing, man. But folk are going through some things. And if you can give $50, $100 and that won't hurt you, man, how come you can't share that with somebody? And besides, your wealth is coming from poor folk. The average wealthy person right now is getting their money from poor people. And they got a problem, man, blessing somebody. When the majority of their wealth they getting is from poor people. See, that's the problem I have with a lot of these so-called motherfucking millionaires and billionaires. All your money you getting from poor people. And you too trifling to say, goddamn, let me at least bless them. Keep them motivated. You don't even give a shit. See, and have you noticed? Let me show y'all. Notice, not one godly man is up there in the top 10. Not one godly man is up there in the top 10. Why? How come we ain't got no godly billionaires that don't mind sharing their wealth? Why is that? Everybody seem to be out for themselves. Why is that? They got more money than they'll ever need, and they can't even share it. Why is that? Family won't be able to spend all the money they got. Why is that? Why can't you be a blessing to somebody? Why can't you pay it forward? And you can always say no. See, you ain't got to come and ask me. If you come and ask me for something, that's a red flag to me. Don't come because you know I got a big heart. Now you want to come at man, get the fuck on away from me. Cause now you taking advantage of my big heart. And that's how people will do you, man. When they know you got a big heart, they give you all kinds of stuff. See, the worst thing you can do is come up with some goddamn sob story. Man, I got sob stories. I can give you a sob story right now. I ain't seen my wife in 3 years. You think I give a damn about your sob story? I got my own sob stories. And you don't see me using my sob stories to try to manipulate somebody to help me. Man, I could get on here, be crying, oh man, I ain't seen my wife in 3 years. I ain't never been to the Philippines. And can you help me out? And can you do? No, man. Let me get on here and build what I'm building. And maybe I can build a bridge from here to the Philippines. That I ain't got to worry about. Shit, I can walk across the bridge. See, that's how I look at it. Ain't no sense in me crying, man, build a bridge. Try to establish something where you can extend to the Philippines. And you ain't got to worry about being taken advantage of because your wife speak the language. She know how to talk. She can speak the language. So they can't be talking behind your back because your wife understand the fucking language. See, this what people don't see, man. But now you want people to fall for your sob story. You want people to feel sorry for you. And that might not be the case. So y'all need to stop falling for all these sob stories that people be trying to manipulate your feelings with. And if you start asking some questions, you'll find that same sob story is all of a sudden real irritable. When you be trying to ask some questions to get some understanding. I had a girl. I had a girl. Hold on a second, y'all. I had a girl. I walked up to the grocery store, and she's standing out front with a little baby. Baby may have been 2, 3 years old. But the baby was nicely dressed. And she talking about she homeless. I said, where the daddy at? What? He dead. Really? What's his name? When he died? You know, why are you asking me all these questions? Are you gonna give me some help or you ain't? Well, I'm just trying to. Why are you getting offended? Because I asked you. You say the father's dead. When did he die? How did he die? How old was he? You see, when you start asking questions, then they get offended. They want to be in offense, man, because you asking questions. And a lot of y'all, and here's their favorite move, man. They always say, well, God bless you. When you don't want to go along with what they trying to serve you. See, then, well, God bless you. Yeah, he had blessed me. Because that's why I ain't the one begging. And keep it moving. And see, when somebody come up and ask me for something, man, this is how I treat homeless people. I discover their heart. Homeless person come up, ask me for some money, give me $1. What? Yeah, man, give me $1. And especially, oh wow, man, look here, y'all. Let me show you. Damn, I just blocked this guy, man. And he come right back with the same shit. Ain't that some shit? I just blocked him. You gonna have to go get another channel. There you go. Blocked again. God damn. Damn. Just blocked him and he went out and got another and came back. Ain't that some shit? That shows you, man, how creative people can be with some bullshit. But they can't be creative being nothing positive that's gonna generate some cash. But they can. Oh man. Damn. That was quick. Damn. How many of these accounts you got? I mean, damn, that was quick. Shit. I done blocked you twice, and now you're back with a third one? Damn. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So, man, there are a lot of people, you ain't by yourself, man. A lot of people going through hard times. Just don't take it personal. It's just a process, man. It's just a process. Show some gratitude for what little bit you do have. Show some gratitude for it. And people would be surprised, man. Just show some gratitude. I had $5 in my pocket today. And I said, man, I'm gonna go get me 2 kombuchas. You're going through a divorce, really? Hey, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. I just hope I can help somebody. You know, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but you know, I've been out here. I done seen a few things. Wow. There you go. Well, good luck with your right hand. Put that, see that, I told y'all, man, it's just a matter of time. Somebody come in here, they'll tell you who we are. That's the 3rd account I done blocked to him. And let's see if he gonna come back with another one. That's the third account. I mean, wow. People, y'all need to decide what side you're gonna be on. You're either gonna be on the right side or you're gonna be on the wrong side. You need to make up your mind because you're running out of time. All the lying, the stealing, the cheating, the unforgiveness, the vindictiveness. You're running out of time with that. You need to turn away from that. I know it's been profitable, but you need to turn away from it. And if you don't turn from your wicked ways, you're going to get caught. You're going to die. And that's just as simple as I can put it. You know, a lot of people need to turn, man, from their wicked, evil ways. Cause see, wickedness and evil won't stand forever. Only love will last forever. That's the only thing that's gonna last forever, is love. And love is God. So make up your mind, man, what side you're gonna be on. And you see, you got a lot of people that straddle the fence. You know, they trying to have a good heart, but they want to cheat a little bit. They want to be vindictive. You know, they want to commit adultery. They want to fornicate and still believe God. And you're going to have to make up your mind, man, what side you're going to be on. Either you're going, cause we all are sinners. We all going to sin, man. But when you purposely go out to sin, when you're addicted to sin, there's a difference, man. And you got a lot of Christians right now that are addicted to sin. And they think don't nobody know. Yeah, they want their cake and eat it too. And you're not gonna be able to do it. You're gonna have to sacrifice something when you get on this road called right. You're gonna give up something, man. You're gonna have to give up something when you're on this road called right. Because you can't have it all. And that's what a lot of people don't want to do. Man, they don't want to make the sacrifice. They don't want to give nothing up. They don't want to change nothing. They don't want to compromise with nothing. It's my way or the highway. And that's how folk are. So make up your mind, man, what you gonna do. What side you gonna be on? Because you're running out of time. You really are. And there's some good people out here that just straddle the fence, man. They just can't stop lying. They can't stop being deceptive. They try. I mean, seriously, man. There's some good people out here that's struggling. A lot of them, you'd be surprised how many Christians right now struggle with a sexual addiction. You got a lot of masturbating Christians. Let me say that again. You have a lot of masturbating Christians, men and women, praising the Lord. But they got to scratch that itch. See, so and get offended. If you even suspect that that's how they are, they'll get offended. You got a lot of people pretending, man. That's in church pretending. They pretending that they're holier than thou, and some of the biggest holes you can find. And a lot of them are in the pulpit. You'd be surprised, man, how many pastors sleeping with the sheep. Prominent pastors sleeping with the sheep. And the first lady know it. And in some cases, she joining. See, they got some swinging pastors out here. And they in the pulpit, leading God's flock. And freaky as hell. That's just a reality. And people be surprised when they hear that there's a freaky pastor in the church. Wake up, man. That's the only thing I can tell you. Wake up. Don't get caught. Bad things do happen to good people, especially when they ain't listening, especially when they being disobedient. Bad things gonna happen to good people. And that's just a reality that we got to live with. Man, thank y'all. for joining me. You know, thank you for at least I wasn't up in here by myself. 'Cause, normally when I'm talking like stuff like this here, should I be in here by myself, man? And there are people that are really hurting right now. That's the sad thing, man. It's some folk right now who are hurting and ain't got nobody to talk to. Ain't got nobody they can trust. And they hurting. And they just a moment away, man, from snapping. And everybody is in harm's way. That to me, that's why I struggle with not being able to properly convey this message that we need to stop hating each other because we disagree, because we're all in harm's way. And I'm still trying to ask God to give me the directions of how I can get that worldwide. That we gotta stop hating each other. Stop talking at each other with the division and the animosity, the hatred, and the vindictiveness. And start talking to each other with some compassion. Man, if we just would respect each other's boundaries, where's the difference? If you know what I like and what I don't like, I know what you like and you don't like, and I respect what you like and what you don't like, and you respect what I like and what I don't like, where's the difference? I mean, think about it. If we would just respect each other's boundaries, where's the difference? And if we don't have a difference, why can't we talk to one another? Maybe I'm being unrealistic. Maybe I'm in la la land, dreaming. But that's how I see it. See, if we respect each other, we should be able to talk to one another. We should be able to understand one another. And why a person that has that message, man, we need to talk with each other. Why can't that person be pushed up to the forefront? That's encouraging people to talk to one another. Why can't that person be pushed to the forefront? You got all this negative, this evil, this animosity that's being pushed to the forefront. Why can't you put some understanding, some love, and some positive? How come that can't be pushed up to the forefront? And these are the things that we need to ask ourselves, man. And for some reason, people don't see that as important. They just don't. So until the great reset comes, you just have to, you can't give up, man. You can't lose faith because people don't understand. And that's the discouragement a lot of people run up against. Because, when they have a good idea and folk don't want to embrace. Everybody agree it's a great idea, but nobody will embrace it. Nobody will support it. And you have to keep yourself encouraged. See, you can't take that personal. Because if you do, you're going to give up. You're going to quit. And sometimes you're going to want to quit, man. Sometimes you're going to want to give up. Sometimes you're going to second guess yourself. Sometimes you're going to even doubt yourself. But you don't wallow in those moments, man. You go through them. And when you get to that feeling where you wasting your time, man, that's the time you need to take a break. That's the time you go and do something different. That just happened to me recently. Just a week or so ago. Man, I was just like, man, I'm tired of trying to be positive and can't get no support. I mean, I was really frustrated. And this young girl saw a video and she left me a voicemail. And I didn't even know the voicemail was there until the next day. I went out, man, looking for some rings for my wife. My wife's birthday next month. I'd love to be able to say, baby, look what I got you for your birthday. I got you some brand new wedding rings for your birthday. I'm just waiting till I can see you in person. I can put them on your hand. Good things do happen to bad people. Good things happen to, but bad things do happen to good people. And you reap what you sow, man. And that's what I think a lot of people don't want to face the fact. They're going to reap what they sow. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. Whatever a man sows, that's what he's going to reap. And if you don't reap it, it's going to be on your bloodline. Somebody going to get it. Even down to the second, third generation, somebody going to get it. And this is what, if we really want to get to the crust of the problem we have in America, we have a lot of our white brothers and sisters that don't want to be accountable for the generational curses that's being passed down. They don't want to be responsible for the sins of their forefathers. This is the problem we have in America right now. A lot of white people don't feel like they should be responsible for the sins of their forefathers because they weren't there. But they've enjoyed the fruits, but they weren't there. And this is why we have the division in our country that we have. It's not about white people being left out, man. It's they don't want to be responsible for the sins of their forefathers. That's where the division is coming in. See, if we didn't hold white people responsible for the sins of their forefathers, then we can move on. See, things will be back to normal. And everything is gonna have to be accounted for. So it's a law of nature, man. That it's got to be dealt with. And this is the problem that we're facing right now. Man, thank y'all. I see y'all.